I want to take a quick second to talk about the type of bills on a crankbait. There's all different types of bills. That might consider them lips of a crankbait, and why they do what they do. I had a question recently about, deep diving crankbaits. How do you know how deep they dive? Some of the packages nowadays, especially from like Salmo, will tell you some specifications on the package on how deep they dive. Otherwise, you can hop on the salmousa.com website and take a look at the depths of these. The big things to take into account, of course, is shape. Shape is first and foremost. You have larger profiled spoon type shape lips on these crankbaits. They're generally going to dive deeper. And then of course the length and width of the bill is going to make a difference too. So if you want a deeper diving crankbait, you're going to go with a wider, longer bill. It's going to dig down deeper in the water at a quicker pace. Some of the Salmo Hornet baits are going to have wider but thinner profile bills. They're going to be great for casting. They're going to go down maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 feet of water. But again, look for the length and the width. The spoon type baits are going to go down deeper. Take a look at the packaging, do some research. There's a great book out there called Trolling Secrets, Precision Trolling, that's going to give you some opportunity to learn about the depths of certain crankbaits. So the bigger crankbait bill is going to dive deeper. You then have options like wake baits and square baits. So this one happens to be just a wake bait from Salmo. It's going to have more of a square bill with kind of a little bit of a lip. That's going to stay just subsurface. That's why they call it a wake bait. So the square baits are going to wake the water, stay under the surface, keep the bait shallow. If you're casting over the top of weeds, shallow cover, those sorts of things. Other types of wake baits, you can see this one has just more of a square bill without the little lip. Again, this is just going to wobble under the surface, just kind of create a wake on the water. That's going to run shallower. So there's various types of bills on a crankbait. If you want it to run deeper, you're going to look for those crankbait with the huge spoon type bills. These are going to dive a lot deeper than your traditional shallower running baits. You got mid-depth baits. They're going to run in that 8 to 12 foot range. And then just like the Hornets and stuff, it depends on the length of the bill. Longer bill, wider profile is going to dive deeper in the water. Big thing is just get out there, try them out, see what works for you. The speed of the boat makes a difference. The line you use makes a difference. Adding weight to the line makes a difference on how deep they're going to run and how fast they're going to run. So there's a little bit of education on lips and bills of crankbaits.